This will be release question number 23 for the geometry CST release questions. I would be Mr. Wagner. You would be a student wanting to learn, I hope, how to do this problem. Let's check it out together. Let's see. 23, we are given that E is the midpoint of segment CD and that angle C is congruent to angle D. So let's put some stuff in the picture based on that information. If it's the midpoint of CD, that means it cuts it in half, that these two segments, CE and DE, would have to be congruent to one another. We also know that angle C is congruent to angle D based on the given information, so I can put that in the picture. And based on vertical angles right there, since that's 90, I can say that that's 90 as well. And so what do I have here? Which of the following statements must be true? Well, it looks like triangle ACE would be congruent to triangle, let's see how that order goes, A to C to E. That's the 0 marks to the 1 arc mark to the 90-degree mark, 0 to 1 arc to 90. In that same order would be B, D, E. So this is true by, looks like angle, side, angle matching up. So angle, side, angle. Because these are congruent, now we can prove that corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. CPOC, TAC, or CP, CTC. So which one must be true? Angle A and D, do those necessarily match up? No. Angles B and C, do these necessarily match up? No. This one matches up with this one, but not necessarily here to here. CE to BE, does that have to be true? CE, does that have to be congruent to BE? Nope, doesn't match up like that. But does AC have to be congruent to BD? Would this have to be congruent right here to this if you can prove there are congruent triangles? Yes. This one is yes by CPOC, TAC, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Some of you may have learned it as CP, CTC, or some of you may have even written out the whole thing, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. But based on the information there, these are matching up parts of triangles that I could prove to be congruent. Therefore, D is the correct choice for number 23.